friends, today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little bunnies that I designed for upcoming Chinese New Year. This year is the year of the rabbits, so I designed these two chubby bunnies for you guys. For today's tutorial, we are going to use the white yarn to make this bunny because I think it's easier for you guys to see it. I also add a little signature on their bum bum. I love it so much. So you know what? Let's get started. And here are the materials that you need. You will need some white blanket yarn. I use Bernat blanket yarn, but you can use any type of chunky yarn in your preference. And you also need some pink yarn for the ears and the cheeks. I'm using the Red Heart Comforts right here, but it doesn't say what color it is, so you can just pick any pink yarn that you like. You will also need some stuffings, and a pair of scissors, stitch markers, and the crochet hook 6 millimeters. I'm using it for this project. And you also need a pair of 12 millimeter safety eyes. And also one 8 millimeter safety nose. Sewing needle. And you also need some black worsted yarn to make the nose if you don't have the safety nose, and also the butt. For the yarn part, this is blanket yarn, and these two, they are worsted yarn. I will link the link down below to tell you where do I purchase my safety eyes and safety nose in the description box. Before you start, please understand this is not a crochet lesson, so if you haven't really crocheted before or learn how to make amigurumi, you will have to learn how to crochet first. I do have a free crochet tutorial for beginners on my YouTube channel, so you can start with that and then come back to this tutorial later after you learn the basic skills. We're going to use the white blanket yarn to start. First, we're going to make a magic ring. This is how I make my magic ring. I wrap it around my finger like this. You see there's an axe. Use your thumb to snap the middle of the axe and insert the hook into the loop. Grab this yarn tail out and then chain one. And now we are going to make our stitches into this loop. Also, if this is too difficult for you, you can make the chain 2 magic ring, which you will make a slip knot first, chain 1, chain 2, and then you are going to make your round one in the chain 2 here. I'm going to start to make the body round one. First, we are going to make a magic ring. In round one, you're going to make 9 single crochet in the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pull the tail to close the ring and insert to the first single crochet of the round one. Close the tail, pull the tail to close the ring, and here is your round one of and here's the end of the round 1. You should have total of 9 single crochet. And now we're going to do round 2 of the body. In round 2, we're going to increase around. You will going to make single crochet increase around each stitch of this round. And this is the first stitch. You have to mark it. The first increase, the second increase, the third increase, 4 increase, 5 increase, 6 increase, 7 increase, 8 increase, and 9 increase. This is the end of round 2 of the body. You should have total of 18 stitches, 18 single crochet here. In round 3, we're going to make 2 single crochet and increase, 2 single crochet and increase. Repeat this pattern till the end of this round. And don't forget, you have to mark your first stitch of each round. So this is 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and then increase. Okay, we're going to repeat this 5 more times. 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. Okay, this is the end of round 3 of the body. You should have total of 24 stitches. And now we're going to start with round 4. In round 4, we are going to make 3 single crochet increase and repeat this pattern till the end of this round. Okay, don't forget to mark your first stitch. So you're going to make 3 single crochet and increase. One, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. We're at the end of the round 4 of the body. You should have total of 30 stitches at the end of this round. And now we're going to start the round 5 of the body. You're simply just single crochet around of round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. This is the end of the round 5 of the body, and you should have total of 30 stitches. And from now on, from round 6 to 14th, you are going to repeat this pattern, single crochet around till the end of round 14th. And I'll see you at the end of round 14th. $28, $29, $30. Okay, we are at the end of round 14th of the body, and you should have 30 stitches around. And now is the great timing to insert the safety eyes. Here's where I insert my safety nose and safety eyes. I will start with the safety nose first. I insert it into the center of the magic ring from the round 1 of the body and count 2 rows apart from the safety nose and insert the safety eyes there. Make sure they are on the same level. So it will look like this. And now you can start to stuff the body before we go to the next round. Make sure you stuff enough so your body should look like this right now, nice and firm. Okay, now we're going to start round 15th of the body. On round 15, we are going to make 3 single crochet and decrease. 3 single crochet and decrease. Repeat this pattern around till the end of round 15. Two, 3, decrease, 1, 2, 3, decrease, 1, 2, 3, decrease, 1, 2, 3, decrease, 1, 2, 3, decrease. Oops. 1, 2, 3, decrease. So at the end of the body, round 15, you should have total of 24 stitches at the end of this round. And now we're going to go to the next round, which is round 16th of the body. We're going to do 2 single crochet decrease, 2 single crochet decrease. Repeat this pattern for this round. Always mark your first stitch. 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, decrease. Okay, so at the end of this round, body 16th, you should have total of 18 stitches. And at this point, we can stuff a little bit more because we're going to make a chubby bunny. So be generous on your stuffing. So your shape should look like this right now. It looks like a tube. Now we're going to make the last round of this part. Round 17th, we are going to decrease around. This is the first decrease. 1, 2, decrease. 3, decrease. 4, decrease. 5, decrease. Oops. 6, decrease. 7, decrease. 8, decrease. 9, decrease. Okay, so at this round you should have total of 9 stitches. And now we can cut the tail and remove the stitch marker. And then you're going to close off. Threaded the needle with the tail. And now we're going to close off. You might think, well, the opening seems too big to close off. Actually, it's not, because we're using the blanket yarn. It's thick enough so it will close off no problem. See? Like that. Perfect. And now we're going to tie a knot like that and hide this tail back to the body. And here we go. The body is done. And here we go, the body is done. Next, we are going to make the ears. We're going to start our magic ring first. Round 1, you're going to make 10 single crochet into your magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And also you have to mark your first stitch. At the end of round 1 of the ears, you should have total of 10 stitches. In round 2, we're going to make single crochet around. Mark your first stitch, 2, and from round 2 to round 4, you're going to just single crochet around, and I will see you at the end of round 4. 9, 10. And we are at the round 4 of the ears. This is also the last round of the ears. And you are going to make 2 of them. So the ears should look like this. Leave a long tail for sewing to the head later. Next, we are going to make the feet. We are going to make 4 of them. Also start with the magic ring. Round 1 of the feet, you're going to make 6 single crochet into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the end of round 1 of the feet, you should have total of 6 single crochet, 6 stitches. And in round 2, we are going to make 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet increase. Repeat this pattern to the end of round 2. Round 2, 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet increase. At the end of round 2, you should have total of 9 single crochet, and the shape of the feet should look like this. It looks like a small triangle. And you are going to make 4 of these. You need to make 4 of them and also leave a tail for you to sew to the body later. And now we're going to make the tail. In round 1 of the tail, you will have to start with the magic ring and make 10 single crochet into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the end of round 1 of the tail, you should have total of 10 stitches. And now it's round 2 of the tail. In round 2 of the tail, you're going to single crochet around and repeat the same pattern for round 3. I'll see you at the end of round 3. This is how the tail look like, and you're going to also leave a long tail for you to sew to the body later. Now we're going to make the cheeks, and you have to change your hook to 3.5 millimeters, size E hook, and grab your worsted pink yarn. Here I'm using the Red Heart Comfort pink. Okay, for the cheeks, we're going to start with a magic ring as well. In the magic ring, you are going to make 10 single crochet into this magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull the tail to close it. Slip stitch to the next stitch. And here, this is the one cheek. You will have to make 2 of this. So we have to make 1 more. And for this part, you also need to leave a longer tail for you to sew to the cheeks later. Here are the 2 cheeks. They are done. And you can see there's the longer tail for you to sew later. And also the first tail that we start with the magic ring. For this one, you can cut it off and leave just a little bit like that. It's easier for you to sew later. And here you can see we don't have an even close. And I'm going to show you how to make a even finish right here. Let's thread the needle with this pink yarn. And here is where we slip stitch. Now we're going to skip this one and then insert the needle into the next stitch. Like that. And now we're going to insert back to this stitch. That. And then insert to the back loop only to the stitch that we skipped. And pull tight. Now you have a complete circle compared to this one. Oops. I'm going to do the same to the other one. Now we have 2 complete circles. And now is the final steps. We are going to sew them all together. I highly recommend that you use the pin like this or something longer to pin the part together before you're going to sew them. That way you know where to sew them. So let's start with the feet. That's what I always do because I want to make sure they can stand by itself at where I place the feet. So this is what I do. I will just put it on the table and then see if it will stand by itself like that. And I will pin the pins to the body. Something like that. And see if this is what you want. Well, I think this size will work really well with the smaller doll. For the plushie, I think if you can find anything longer will be better, but just be careful because you might pinch yourself when trying to, push things down. Okay, now this one looks nice to me. It will stand well by itself. I start with 1 ear and I didn't stuff anything in it because the blanket yarn is thick enough and I think this shape looks great to me, so I'm going to finish the rest. For this project, the only part that I stuffed is only the tail part. The rest, I think they're all thick enough, so I didn't stuff them all except for the tail. Okay, I'm going to finish the rest part. And when you are sewing the ears, you want to put them all together as close as possible. Like I said, I didn't stuff anything to the ear part. I only stuffed the tail. Make sure they are all against each other. There's no space in between. It looks nice to me. The forelegs are all done, and now I'm going to sew the tails on. I'm going to use the thread that I cut off from the previous part and stuff it back to the tail. You can do this or use your stuffing. I feel it's kind of great to be able to use the rest part that you're going to throw it away. One side of the cheek is done, and if your tail is long enough, you can just insert back to the body and do this part to sew the inner ear for this rabbit. I'm gonna try if it's good enough. It looks great for me. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so here you can just count about 2 rows of the distance, and then insert it in there and pull it out. Now you have one line here, and repeat these steps for a couple more times. I think this looks great to me. If you want this part to be bigger and wider, you can repeat the steps a couple more times. I'm gonna do one more. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, and I'm gonna insert it out to the back of the top body. I'm going to leave the tail here for now. Now I'm going to do the other side of the cheek. Okay, another side of the cheek is done. It looks so adorable already. And now I'm going to finish this part. And then simply hide this back to the body. Voila! Voila! Done. Almost done. Now we're going to sew the X to the butt. I need some black yarn. Here. Okay, you can insert any part of the butt and then find your center and sew an X. And also tie a knot to secure. And hide the tail back to the body. And we're all done. Yay! And here our ear of the rabbit plushie is done. Isn't this so cute? Well, this ear is actually the water rabbit ear. Is also the black rabbit ear. Wow, the water element in Chinese is actually black but blue. So I make a black one. Use a different type of eyes to make it seem better. And they're so cute together. I love how choppy they are. Look at that. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. If following the video tutorial is not your thing, you can also grab the written pattern from my pattern store. Happy New Year, everyone!